Hey, today is Tuesday, and let me check my calendar here just to make sure I'm on the up and up. It's Tuesday, the 19th of May in 2026. Anyway, I watched this Candace episode. It was live with Victor Marx. What did he know about 910? And it was episode 341. And she was interrogating this Marx and Victor Marx. And it was rather intense. It was very intense, as a matter of fact. And I just am kind of put off by the way she went at him. And, I'm 57 years old. I've watched a lot of interviews by newscasters and in like 60 Minutes and all that, stuff that we have all watched over the years. And I have never seen anybody rip apart somebody like Candace did with this guy. And, if there's just even an ounce of what he said that's true, and he's helped as many people as he said he has, and in the way, under the circumstances in which he's helped them, which sounds quite dangerous under a lot of those circumstances, I just don't know why she would be so cruel. She was cruel and not very couth at all. Rude, condescending, throwing remarks at him that there was no way he could defend himself. I mean, the way she would lay down the insults and the so-called fabrications or whatever. I mean, how could he possibly defend himself in the manner in which she went at him? And I just wonder if that wasn't planned. And so he accused her of maybe she was more into politics than she admits to, and that she was casting a bad light on him now that he's running for governor. And I think that he might be onto something, because it sure seemed like she had a well thought out agenda for this whole interview. And when he didn't play into it, she ripped him apart. That doesn't make her good. That makes her bad. In my book. I mean, I understand the interview was necessary. I understand people were curious. I understand that there's questions, but she didn't need to do that. She had no reason to do that unless there's something else going on. And he asked her straight out, have you ever been abused? Would you have any idea what it feels like? What could be possible under circumstances where abuse would take place? And she answered straight out, no. So who is she to say whether there was a cat killing and it was placed on his head? She has no authority to make that judgment call. And if she thinks that herself, fine. You can think whatever you want. But to tell your listeners, and as many as listeners as she has, and she knows she has, to throw that out there like that, she knows it's going to be persuasive. And why would she do that if there's no ulterior motive? There was a reason. And I think she doesn't like him, and she might be supporting someone else. She might have been set up for that interview for reasons that we don't know. But that's what it looked like to me, that she was very cruel. And people who rip at you like that, like she did, they're hungry. She acted like a hungry tiger, and someone just let a raccoon in her cage, and she ripped him apart. And that wasn't fair. She had no reason to do that unless she was hungry. And if she did it for any other reason, that still isn't right. It's not right. I really have a different attitude about Candace now. I listen to her. I've never missed an episode, I don't think. But now I think that she might not be on the up and up anymore. Like, she accuses Trump of being different. And so does a lot of other commentators accuse Trump of being different, but she sure showed a different light tonight. And I didn't like it at all. And if there was anything that was going to turn on votes for this guy, this would be the episode. Because a lot of people, like me, also have a heart, a mind, and common sense. And Candace was, she didn't show a good light on her at all. And I feel sorry for the guy. And if I was in Colorado, I might just vote for him just for that reason. So good job, Candace. You probably gave him more votes. I don't know if that was your goal or if your goal was not to or whatever, but I know that I won't be as apt to listen to you anymore. I probably won't tune into you anymore because I just see you as just an evil person. Like, you're not who I thought you were. That's all. I thought I'd share. Goodbye.